Look at that clean shave, my man. Look at that clean shave, my friends. Oh yeah, yeah. This is an unpaid promotion. If there is anyone out there working at Dollar Shave Club, hit me up. I'm all set to do some type of sponsorship. They're awesome. They're an awesome company. You're not gonna pay a lot of money, and you're gonna get a clean shave like that one. So yeah. Buy him, and I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for anyone who's working there. All right, so let's do this one more time. How's it going, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all doing great. And I'm sorry for not uploading recently. The thing is that I lost pretty much all the data on the hard drive. The most important thing that I lost and I wanted to get back was the memories of my friends, the photos and videos. And finally, I was able to get like 90% of them. And the other 10%, if there's anyone from my friends watching right now, they were not on my phone. So yeah, they're not lost, you know. Other than that, it's not my problem. And I guess we should, do something about it. Getting all these photos and videos back is more beautiful than hitting 1,000 subs. I said it. But really though, what's more beautiful than, getting your photos back or hitting 1,000 subscribers? The things that will be remembered, the ride, the hard things that I've been through. I feel like finally I'm talking to someone and we make somewhat of a good community. Like, yeah, we're not there yet, but we're getting close. Subscribe, man. It's so freaking fun in here. What we're doing today is the 350 bucks a gaming PC build. Now, this PC is rocking an RX 570 or an RX 470. So, you're gonna be playing the games like Fortnite, for example, at 120 frames per second at 1080p competitive settings. So, if this is like a competitive esports budget game, it will like do more than fine. First up, with the CPU, we're looking at the Ryzen 5 1600AF. I usually say this is one of the best price performance CPU you can get right now. It performs really decent. I mean, I'm pretty sure some of you heard about the upcoming Ryzen 3 3100, but this one still is a 6-core 12-threaded CPU. It will not bottleneck our GPU in these intensive FPS games where you need a lot of frame rates, and the 1% lows, 0.1% lows is gonna be pretty good. That's why I'm so fluid about talking about the CPU, because I pretty much recommend it in every single budget gaming PC build. It's really good. 85 bucks, you don't have to do any BIOS update. It's awesome, and a 6-core 12-threaded CPU. Now for the board, I recommend you to go with the ASRock B450M HDV. Now this one, you can overclock the CPU. This board and the other B450M boards will be Ryzen 4000 series compatible, so you can upgrade in the future to a higher-end CPU, and again, you can overclock it. I mean, it's one of the cheapest boards that you can get a really good performance out of it. Now for the RAM, after I got convinced, we're looking at two 4GB sticks of DDR4 RAM at around 2666 megahertz or 3000 megahertz for around 40 bucks. Now you need dual channel memory if you're gonna play these competitive esports game, because this will make the 1% lows and the 0.1% lows higher. And if you don't know what that means that your gaming PC will be more consistent in terms of the FPS, and it will not stutter, or the frame rates will not drop in the intensive scenes like in a game like Fortnite, for example. But if you want to go with a single stick, you can do so, but you will lose some performance in some esports games. Now for the storage, you can go again with a 1TB hard drive, so you can have all these beautiful space. You can go with a 240GB SSD, so you can want that fast boot up time. I would go with a 1TB hard drive over an SSD any day of the week, but I'm gonna leave that to you. But that's simply because I have a lot of games. Like, let's say, for example, you have Call of Duty Warzone, you have Red Dead Redemption, you have Fortnite, and they're all pretty much free-to-play games, and they'll be over 200 gigs. So if you want to get like a 128GB SSD and a hard drive next to it, that's more of like it. But again, we're on a strict budget, so I would recommend you to go with a 1TB hard drive right now, and maybe get an SSD in the future. For the GPU, we're looking at an RX 570 for around 75 bucks or an RX 470 for around $70. You can get it from two well-known sites for the used PC parts. Yes, we're going with the used GPU, but everything else is new, and GPUs don't tend to fail, so that's why it's more reliable to get used GPUs. Like 99% of the time you're not gonna have any problem if you're that unlucky 1%. So I recommend you to get the RX 470 or the RX 570 from AliExpress. You'll have to wait like for a month or over a month, like 32 days. Really stupid shipping times in the US right now, but there is like a 60 days warranty, and you can guaranteed get your money back if there is anything wrong. But if you want the GPU to get it in the next 7 to 10 days, you can get it from a site called Yoibai, and this is a shipping agent that, you know, gets the PC parts from China and then ships it to you. The thing some people go with Superbuy, and I believe you're familiar with Superbuy because Azitax Hardware bought a GPU from it, and Craft Computing, which is another great YouTube channel. I would recommend you to go for Yoibai because if you're a new user, you'd get like around $10 off your first order. So if you bought a GPU for around 50 bucks, I'm pretty sure it will go down to somewhere around 45 bucks. And when you go with DHL shipping, it will take around 6 to 10 days, I believe. And for a total cost of around $80, it can go cheaper, of course. You're gonna get a great GPU that performs well at 1080p. I mean, a game like Call of Duty Warzone, you're gonna easily get 90 to 100 frame rates per second if you're playing at 1080p low, and if you lower down the resolution, you get higher, of course. But in case you're feeling a little bit skeptical, I bought some PC parts from Yoibai before, and I haven't got them shipped yet. I'm gonna get them shipped once I have the money. It's a pretty, like, not that well-known site, but I feel like it looks reputable. But again, if you don't feel that safe from this site, you can get it from AliExpress. You know, for the case, we're looking at the Deepcool Matrix 30. Now this case is for around 35 bucks. It looks decent. It really looks decent and different from the other budget cases on the market right now from Amazon. It can go out of stock pretty fast, so if it went, you could go with the Cooler Master Q300L, but then you would go over the budget. I mean, it's one of my favorite cases. Or you can get the HEC HX210, which is looks good for around 38 bucks from Newegg. For the power supply, we're looking at the trusty Thermaltake 430 watt power supply. There's the cheaper one, which is the EVGA 400 watt. But again, I'll leave the links down below. This PC doesn't take a lot of power, so 400 or 430 watt 80 plus, it will power up the PC no problem. So with that said, guys, let me know what you think down in the comments below. And if there's anyone out there at Dollar Shave Club that works there, come on, man, you gotta give me some sponsorship. And join the family, press on the subscribe button and like button so more people will watch, and we get that beautiful snowball effect. And I don't know what's holding you back, but subscribe, man. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.